magandang araw sa inyong lahat. This is Jonica San Pascual and welcome back to my channel. Ayan. Our topic for today is all about confidence. And if you ask me, ano bang meaning ng confidence? For me, the meaning of confidence is the courage to act on something. Ayan. And to tell you a story about me and, being confident, I was young and I remember I was 4 years old and nagpapanggap ako na tulog. Whenever someone visits our house or, my teachers will visit our house, just so I don't have to mingle to them. So, ganun ako kamahiyain nung bata. And there was this time when nagpanggap rin ako na may sakit. It was my brother's birthday na sa Jollibee and my aunties, uncles are there. And nagpanggap ako may sakit so that I don't have to mingle with all the people. So, ganun ako kawalang confidence when I was young. But growing up, I was able to learn how to socialize. I was able to mingle with my classmates. And today, I'm an extrovert. Okay? I'm an extrovert and I love socializing with people and I love, going out. Okay? So, the question is, how to build that confidence? Paano ba natin nakukuha yung confidence na yan? Okay? Later, I'll be giving you some tips about it. Right now, alamin natin, ano bang reason bakit nawawalan tayo ng confidence? Okay? If there's a reason, yun ay self-doubt. Okay? Madaming reason, pero there's this one major cause. And that is self-doubt. Okay? Self-doubt is when you lack the trust and lack that faith in yourself and your abilities. So, bakit ba tayo nagkakaroon ng self-doubt in the first place? Okay? Number one is when we compare ourselves to others. Ang dami-dami nating ang dami-dami nating pinagkukumparahan yung sarili natin. Okay? And pinsan doon nagsisimula yung insecurity. Okay, lalo na pag sinasabi natin, ay bakit siya mas maganda siya? Bakit siya mas mayaman siya? Or bakit ito mas successful to? Pag sinasabi natin yung sa sarili natin, pag kinukumpara natin palagi yung sarili natin sa kanila, doon nagsisimula yung insecurity natin sa sarili natin. Ay, hindi ata ako magaling kasi mas magaling to eh. Okay? So that's one. Number two is the fears that you have. Okay, ang daming fear. Fear of rejection, fear of being judged, fear of being found. Okay, lahat 'yon kasama sa pagkakaroon mo ng self-doubt or pagkakaroon mo ng duda sa sarili. Okay? Pag natatakot ka humarap sa tao, pag natatakot ka lagi na ma-judge ka ng iba, those are fears. Alright? Number 3 is when you have all these negative thoughts. Okay? Pag ang dami-dami mong sinasabi sa utak mo and puro negative, it won't help you out. Okay? Magkakaroon ng maraming doubt sa sarili mo. So, those are the reasons bakit tayo nawawalan ng confidence or bakit tayo nagkakaroon ng doubt. And having all of these, it will affect our decisions that we make. It will affect how we take actions. Okay? And it will affect our reality right now. It will affect our lives. Okay? So, I'll be giving you some tips. Okay? 5 tips on how you can be able to build that confidence. Okay? Number 1 is the confidence loop. Okay? Ano ba tong confidence loop na to? Confidence loop, actually related siya sa 10,000 hour rule. If you know that, 10,000 hour rule is a rule that says for you to be able to be a world class at anything, you have to practice 10,000 hours at that skill. Okay? So, for example, you're doing vlogs, you're doing public speaking, acting, or anything like that. And first time mo. Okay? My first time before, it was horrible. I was nervous, I was sweating, hindi ako ganito ka-confident. And ang bagal ko magsalita. Because hindi ako sanay. I haven't mastered that skill yet. And when something is really new or parang bago sa'yo, it's outside of your comfort zone, doon nagsisimula kang matakot. Doon ka magsimula, ay, ano ba, hindi ako sanay dyan. But when you master it, when you spend 5,000 hours, 10,000 hours to that skill, dun ka unti-unting nasasanay hanggang sa effortless na lang siya sa'yo. Okay? When you master a skill, pag alam na alam mo na siya, lagi mo siyang ginagawa, doon ka nagiging confident about doing it. So that's confidence loop. Okay? Number 2 is the break state method. Okay? This is one of NLP techniques that I really love. And if you don't know what NLP means, it's neuro-linguistic programming. Ayan, meron akong video about that. Please look it up. Okay? Break state method is the same with Mel Robbins' 5-4-3-2-1 or 5-second rule. Okay? Dito, ang gagamitin lang natin is our last name or full name, and you have to recite that backwards. Now, when these negative thoughts are swarming in your head or just andyan lang sila, nagtumatambay lang sila dyan, diba? You have to disrupt that state. You have to break that state and recite your name backwards and then take action. Okay? You have to conquer your mind or conquer your thoughts before it conquers you. Okay? Kasi pag pinatagal pa natin yung iniisip natin, minsan nag-overthink tayo, kadalasan, hindi na natutuloy yung ginagawa natin. For example, gusto natin mag-vlog, gusto natin mag-public speaking, gusto natin, to be just out there, mag-live, Facebook Live, whatever. When we overthink, when we think of negative things, minsan, napapagpaliban hanggang sa hindi na natutuloy. So, you have to disrupt that state and take action. Number 3 is naming your negative thoughts. Oh, and this may sound weird to you guys. What is naming your negative thoughts? Naming your negative thoughts is separating your identity to your negative thoughts. Okay? Bibigyan mo siya ng pagkatao, bibigyan mo siya ng pangalan. Now, anong pangalan ba ang magandang ipangalan sa negative thoughts? Something funny. Pwedeng Kuratsa, pwedeng Corazon, Marimar, it's up to you guys kung anong gagamitin yung pangalan. As long as when you separate that identity and then you have to defeat that identity. Bakit kailangan i-separate? Kasi it's quite weird when you defeat yourself. Okay, kaya sineseparate natin siya sa atin or yung identity niya sa atin so that we can defeat that. Okay? Alam natin na kaya natin siyang i-defeat kasi hindi tayo yun. Kasi meron siyang sariling identity. That's why we want to name it, we want to separate it, and then acknowledge that, and then just tell that identity that, you're working at the moment. And you will rule. Okay? Na you're in control. So, wag mo na siyang sumulpot. Okay? That's naming your negative thoughts. And number 4 is your physiology. What do I mean by physiology? Physiology is your body language. Okay? Yung the mind and body connection. Or the body and mind connection. Ayan. So, we have this connection, when we slouch, when we open our eyes half full, okay, or sumandal tayo somewhere comfortable, sometimes inaantok tayo. Okay? But when we sit up straight, we open our eyes wide, we smile, doon nagkakaroon ng energy. Bigla, doon tayo nagiging confident. So, yun yung physiology. Stand up in a way that you're sitting upright, standing upright, you're smiling, okay, your chin is up, okay, and your mind will follow. Okay, isipin ng body mo, ng mind mo, confident ka because the way you sit, the way you stand, because of your posture. Okay, that's the body and mind connection. Now, let me give you an example. Okay, hindi kayo naniwala, bigyan ko kayo ng example. Alright, so, can you smile? Okay? Make sure to smile. Ayan, smile ka. Ayan. And think of negative thoughts. While smiling, okay? Smile ka lang dapat. And hindi dapat mag-close yung lips mo. Okay? Nakakaisip ka ba? ng negative thoughts? Can you think of negative thoughts while smiling? Ang hirap, diba? Kasi bigla siyang bumababa. Because your mind thinks that you're happy. Kasi nagsismile ka. Kasi yun yung ginagawa ng body mo. So, tingin niya, happy ka. Alright? So, make sure to smile, make sure to stand upright, and your mind will follow. Okay? Alright. Now, last but not the least is reframing. Okay? Reframing is also an NLP technique, and it's defined as when X happens, you will respond with Y. Okay, hindi yun algebra. But when something happens, you respond differently. Now, for example, imagine mo, nagtutok ka sa 1,000 people. Imagine mo, you're talking to thousands of people. And, you know, me, me as a public speaker and someone who also talks in front of people, every stage is a new stage. I'm telling you, kahit sanay ka na, kahit ginagawa mo na yun for a long while, kakabahan at kakabahan ka, hindi yan mawawala. Okay? What more if you're faced with 1,000 people? Ang dami nun. So, what do I do, you know, to overcome my nervousness or, you know, this lack of confidence that are in my head? So, one thing I do is reframing. And, for example, you're having these panic attacks, ninenervyos ka, your heart beats faster, and you're sweaty, diba? Stress ka na, you're restless. Okay, what do you do? Do you just consider that as panic attack? I reframe it to excitement. Okay? Hindi nag-work madalas kapag sinasabi mong, just be calm. Kumalma ka. Lalo na kapag yung body mo nag-experience ng pagka-nervyos, hindi maniniwala yung brain mo. Kasi iba yung sinasabi ng body mo eh. No, you're not calm. Pinabawisan ka nga eh. Okay? So, just reframe it as excitement kasi it has the same symptoms. Alright? So, pag nakita mo ba yung crush mo, diba? What do you feel? Your heart beats faster too, diba? Ninenervyos ka, nasistress ka, you're restless. But, you know, it's excitement. You convince your mind na excitement yon, hindi ka kinakabahan. So when I go to stage, I'll tell everyone, I'm excited. Yes, I'm excited. Kasi pag inisip mo lang na ninervyos ka, magmamanifest yan eh. Kakabahan ka, magsastutter ka, you know, hanggang sa kalimutan mo na lahat ng sinabi mo. Pero when you reframe it as excitement, lalabas sa bibig mo na, ay, excited ako, and I really want to see everyone. Alright? So, that's how you build your confidence. Maraming salamat po sa pakikinig. And always make sure to subscribe to my channel. Click that subscribe button somewhere there. And yeah, I hope to see you in my next video. Thank you.